guy has all the snacks in his Uber. Imagine getting in here and like so many options. Like, what do you choose? What do you eat? I would feel so bad because something tells me we would get to our destination and for some reason, the snacks would be gone. I only had a few, I swear, like 1 or 2. I have zero self-control. This driver has riders leave cheerful messages on the ceiling of the car using post-it notes. This is actually so cute. You know, you're having a bad day, you look up and you're like, all you see is you are beautiful and you're like, it's a really cute idea until you look up and instead of seeing you are beautiful, you see a random note saying, run. And then you know you've gotten into the wrong Uber. This Uber driver has personalized keychains that people can get of him. You know, in case you're really enjoying the ride, you can buy a keychain. Some of these Uber drivers be out there with their own merch. I don't even have my own merch. I gotta catch up. You can literally play Nintendo in this Uber. Literally play Nintendo. Like they got a big screen. You could just, you know, lean back in your seat and just play. Oh, ma'am, we've reached your destination. You can get out now. Oh yeah, just, you know, drive around the block 5 more minutes. Make that 30 more minutes. This is how you rack up an Uber bill. It's low-key genius. Free rides for monks, nuns, elderly people, pregnant women over 5 months, handicapped people, blind people, people who have cancer, paralyzed people, veterans. Oh, guys, this Uber driver is being a real bro right now, offering free rides for people who need them and free snacks. I hope he gets all the business. Like, if you ever get into an Uber like this, like, you should definitely be tipping them. Like, they deserve it. This is so nice. Speaking of tips, when you leave a tip, this Uber takes a trip. Funding your Uber driver's vacations. It's kind of nice to see where our tips go, you know? You don't know, but this guy's like, yo, every time you leave a tip, like, I might be going to Egypt to see the pyramids. You know, you're providing some happiness to someone's life. Okay, this one just kills me. It's the human Uber, developed in Japan, and basically it allows you to be able to attend events using somebody else's body. So they put a screen on so you're there at the event, but you don't have to physically be at the event. I'm dead. Apparently, it's surprisingly natural. I am so dead. This is like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh, guys, you don't need to have a car to be an Uber. You just need to be a person. It's kind of awesome though, like, you know, if you're sick and you just want to stay in bed, or you have an important meeting to go to, you just send a human Uber. I'm trying to picture what this would be like in real life. Like, if you saw somebody at a party and you're like, yo, Susan, how are you? But like, Susan is really just like an iPad on some random person's body. I kind of love it, and I'm kind of like, what? This is so weird, but like, also a little bit genius. This is the future. This is a Mad Max Uber. Oh, that's so cool. It's also great because I've always wanted to have a car that can withstand the apocalypse, you know, just in case. So in this text, he wrote that he'll have a cat with him. That's a big kitty, like a very big kitty. Doesn't look like a house cat, but you know, it's still technically a cat. I think as long as the cat's not doing any eating, we're all cool with it. This Uber driver was dressed as Superman. And I mean, you know, sometimes your Uber driver is your hero. Like, he gets you to your appointment on time. You know when you're like running late and you're like, I gotta get there fast. Uber driver's like, I got this, and then take like 10 million shortcuts. And you're like, yes. Not all heroes wear capes, except this hero does. You know, some places in the world you can order an Uber helicopter. Like, you just go on your app, order an Uber helicopter. I'm sure you gotta like go to a location. I doubt it can land anywhere. Like, imagine you're just at the park. Uber helicopter, and an Uber helicopter just comes out from the sky and lands in the park. I imagine you would have to go to a helipad. This is the antisocial social club, the perfect hat for Uber drivers or passengers who don't really like to talk to people. You know, not all of us are social people. Some of us, you know, we're a little introverted. We don't really want to do small talk. We don't want to do any talk. So this hat could do wonders. But in some places actually now with Ubers, you can write if you want to like talk or not talk. So some people, you know what, they want to have conversations. They don't want to be bored. Some people want alone time. So I like that option. I'm dead. You know you're in LA when your Lyft driver has his headshot strategically placed for you to notice. Like, just in case you hear about any cool movie roles, you can refer him. Just so you know he's an actor. This Uber driver was dressed up for Halloween. I love this. My only concern is, can he even drive well with that mask? Like, how can you see, bro? And if he doesn't drive well, then like, when you leave a review, you can say, I got a bone to pick with this Uber ride, just because I couldn't resist making that pun. This Uber driver comes with a full-on disclaimer. I'll sum it up for you. Basically, he's saying everyone is welcome in his car as long as you don't throw up, okay? Don't drink too much, don't get nauseous, don't get in if you're gonna throw up. I think I respect that. Imagine like being an Uber driver, people just puking in your car, like, The only thing worse than that is nothing. Hey Julie, this is your Uber driver from tonight, Jeffrey. I just realized I forgot to give you a promo code. Use the code CUTIE for a free ride, but only valid if you use it on the way to dinner with me. Is this allowed? Ew! I'd rather just order Uber Eats and have the food come to my door. Like, are Uber drivers even allowed to do this? Stay professional when you're working, guys. Like, this is just a big nope. So I want my Uber driver to pick me up in a Hot Wheels car. Who wouldn't though? Free smiles, take as many as needed. That's super nice. Aw. It's a nice pick-me-up for a day that wasn't going too great, you know? But then you get a little smile on a card, and hopefully a real smile from the Uber as well. That'd be sick. Okay, what? What is this for? And no, texting and driving isn't allowed, but this Uber can write you an entire book report and drive. Like, I'm impressed, but also fearing for everyone's lives. Like, is this saying? This Uber driver comes with USB ports. Do you know people would love this? Because I love this. I feel like if I love this, other people would love this too. I have never seen so much legroom in a car before. What is happening? This Uber driver's gear shift is a samurai sword, and I'm here for it. It's just like katana to first gear. My Uber driver's got an attitude, buddy. I don't think you're in an Uber. Oh no, imagine your Uber driver is driving around like this, like, I don't think I want this Uber anymore. This has to be my favorite Uber meme ever. So he's just like in the water. It's like, you good? Hi, on my way. I'm lost? You think? You're literally in the water. How did this happen to me? I'm dead. How did this happen? I think your Uber driver's in trouble. My Uber driver was a slimmer, cooler, mustached version of myself. That moment when you order an Uber and you find a long lost family. This is amazing. They're literally like twins. And they're wearing the same outfit too, like a blue collared shirt, a brown belt, blue pants, and brown shoes. Boyfriend's brother drives Uber, and sometimes I get him as a driver. When I'm with friends, I tell him personal stuff about them through text, and he acts like he knows them really well during the drive. This is the best prank ever, because then you just pretend you don't know him, and then they're like, how does this guy know us? And also, you must live in a really small town if you keep getting the same Uber again and again. I don't think I've ever had the same Uber driver twice in my life. I used Uber, and this guy rolls up in a brand new Tesla S. These guys are picking people up from the future. I had that happen once too. I ordered an Uber and then like this really fancy car came. I can't like remember it because I don't know much about cars, but I think it was like Maserati or something. And I was like, why is this, what? It might not have been Maserati. Don't quote me on that. I don't know much about cars. I just know it was really fancy. And I was like, this is cool. Be prepared to meet Jesus outside. Did Uber Eats just threaten me? Dead. Chill out, Uber Eats. Sorry I asked for extra sauce. Confirm your pickup. Antarctica. There's no way there's Ubers in Antarctica. Look, Uber, I know it gets cold in Canada, but I swear I'm not in Antarctica, okay? I can register you to vote. Ask me how. This is amazing because he's not only getting you to your destination, but he's helping you vote. And a lot of people don't even vote, just, I don't know for what reasons. Probably people don't want to take the time of their day to do it. And this guy's just helping you do it. So you're getting two things done I always try to get things done in Ubers because it's like I can be productive. I always bring my laptop or my phone and get a ton of work done, emails, messages I didn't have a chance to respond to, anything I can do on my phone or my computer. Sometimes I'm like thumbnails and it's like I try to always get things done. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget me and each other. Bye bye.